News, headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
13 minutes after the top of the hour, front page is about to go down. Rickey Tat, what's going on, girl? Didn't hear from Maria Moore?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and here are your headlines for today. Former President Donald Trump's election team is downplaying the impact of a possible indictment on his campaign, insisting it will not force him cutback, including on his travel. Manhattan District Attorney Bragg's office has been investigating a hush money payment sent to porn actress Stormy Daniels during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign to cover up an alleged affair. The possible indictment could center on whether the payment amounted to a violation of campaign finance law. Trump denies any wrongdoing and says the two never had a relationship, though he has admitted Daniels was paid $130,000. In other news, a mass shooting happened in Baltimore, Maryland early yesterday morning. One man died and 5 others were wounded, including several teenagers. A beloved prize fighter and owner of the Lightning Quick Boxing Gym, 31-year-old Ernie Lightning Bug Hall, was identified as the man killed by a stray bullet. He leaves behind his fiancée and 3 small children, including an infant. Former boxing student Haley Higgins wrote, he was a huge force in the boxing community and made everyone feel like family. He will be missed. Baltimore homicide detectives are still looking for a suspect. And lastly, Georgetown University has approved a new Pathways to Social Justice requirement for students that teaches, among others, the school's roles in racism and the history of slavery. The approved subcommittee proposal notes that the Race, Power, and Justice seminar will teach Georgetown's history of enslavement of people of African descent and how that history intersects with national and global experiences of slavery and emancipation, settler colonism, and contemporary struggles for justice. Those are your headlines for today. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Here comes Campbell. The other way. Stripped to the ball. Counted at it. Gone, and Gonzaga survives. They're going to the Elite Eight in a thriller.
Yeah, man, March Madness Sweet 16 was maddening once again. Gonzaga beats UCLA in, like he said, a thriller. Listen, before last Friday, the Florida Atlantic Owls didn't have an NCAA tournament win in the history of its men's basketball program. And now they are headed to the Elite Eight because Cinderella has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. They beat the number 4 seed Tennessee. Kansas State knocked off Michigan State to punch their ticket to the Elite Eight. UConn sent Arkansas packing to the crib. More Sweet 16 action today for the men. Also, the women, they tip off their Sweet 16 round as well today. Over in the WNIT. Yes, indeedy, man. Harvard beats Rhode Island. Why am I excited about that? Because my daughter Harmony plays for Harvard. Yeah, they advanced to the Super 8 round. Harmony had a little double-double last night. First time that Harvard has made it to the Super 8 round in the history of postseason basketball, man. So, excited for them out there doing their thing. That's my quick sports report. Gary with the T. What is happening?
All right, y'all. Natasha Sky Bivens, honey, she's been talking about her new solo album and the tension, y'all, within Escape. She said how we weather and maneuver through this storm that we are still in, just up to God, y'all, and us to mature in the choices that we make, honey. That's what she said about that turmoil with Escape. Now they're saying, honey, she's best known for her role in the 90s icon in the R&B group Escape, but the singer is finding her own voice, y'all. And her, I'm getting all choked up. And her new solo gospel album. Now the project comes, y'all, as Natasha, honey. You know, she says Escape sisterhood is definitely tested, y'all. And she talked about that on the Queens of R&B, SWV, and Escape. Now she said, you know, it's a good thing, honey. She's doing her thing now. She's making her way. She wants to hear her own voice. They said she's been trying to hear that now for years. So hopefully her voice coming to her. So congratulations, Natasha. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is oyster mushroom. On the high end, you say oyster mushroom, and on the low end, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, I got some Rihanna news. The police went to her house. Oh my God, what happened? I'm gonna tell you up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Brought to you by Gain. If your laundry is longing for a scent that's seriously irresistible, you gotta try Gain Flings detergent. Bring the tat. What's up there, good?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Rihanna is currently coupled up and expecting her second child with A$AP Rocky, but that apparently didn't stop a South Carolina man from flying across the country with the intent to propose to her at her Los Angeles home. Now, according to TMZ, the unwelcomed intruder attempted to gain access to the work singer's home, on Thursday. Now, he almost immediately, he was greeted by security, who he told he was there to propose. So when the police were called, he was soon taken away in handcuffs. However, they only had a serious chat of his intentions in the squad car before letting him go. They said he was very determined and technically he had not broken any laws. It was unclear if Rihanna was home, but this is not the first time Riri had an intruder at her home. In 2018, a man named Eduardo Leon was arrested after being discovered inside the singer's home while she was away. He reportedly spent at least 24 hours there and told officers he was there to have sex with the with the Bardadian superstar, although he reportedly assured police he didn't plan on using force.
So you don't get locked up for that?
That you should not. I think that one might have got locked up, that last one.
Yeah, but how these people get to these people? How?
But the first guy I was talking about didn't get into her house. He just showed up.
How do you even know where they live?
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody can find anything if they stalk you hard enough.
Absolutely.
Really?
Technology.
Absolutely. Technology is so many ways.
Do rich people not lock their doors?
Well, he didn't get in the house.
This guy didn't get in the house.
Property.
He got to the property where security then told him he got to go ahead.
God. They couldn't have been black.
She needed a little more aggressive type of security, if you know what I'm saying. He shouldn't have left there the same way he came. I'm gonna put it that way.
Okay. Well, y'all, just like any other American, Lizzo was summoned to jury duty. But after she posted about it on TikTok, y'all, she was dismissed. She had been documenting the process of getting ready for the court and posted that she was really stressed out about it. She was worried that her case might be gruesome, and that's what we all worry about. We don't want to be on no murder trial or no gruesome case where we got to worry about our lives being threatened and nothing with no mobsters or nothing like that. But she even had picked out her wardrobe, y'all, for court, which was her own clothing line, of course. Now, whether an official saw her post or someone realized that her high profile would be a distraction to the case, no one knows. But Lizzo was ultimately dismissed from her call to duty. So congratulations to Lizzo. And oh man, y'all, Beyonce and Adidas have mutually agreed to part ways. 2018, Beyonce partnered with Adidas, where she relaunched Ivy Park and also developed a new footwear and apparel for the brand. The outlet reports that there have been major creative differences between Ivy Park and Adidas, and the Break My Soul singer is looking to maintain creative freedom. Of course she does. And last but not least, don't know if y'all saw this video, but it definitely went viral, of CeeLo falling off a horse.
Yeah, it's so sad.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Flashing lights, man.
Of CeeLo falling off a horse at a party in honor of the late, great Shorty Low. In honor of what would have been Shorty Low's 47th birthday, an event was held at the Bank in Atlanta on Wednesday night, and CeeLo, who hosted the event, decided to ride in on a horse. Mm-hmm. However, both CeeLo and the horse fell to the ground inside of the venue.
I mean, he had picked up a couple of LBs since the last time we saw him, but I don't play with horses.
Yeah.
I don't play with horses. I ain't never been on a horse.
Horses are not prepared for all the lights
and the flashing
lights, and the loud noise and the music and you know,
spooked the horse.
It spooked the horse.
But didn't they say the horse fell too?
The horse fell on his back legs, and CeeLo fell and kind of rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what he get for horsing around.
Oh my God. Please tell me you don't have no joker today. No. We're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. But coming up next, Rock T has his HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
We got a triple decker, man. We repping FAMU, Howard, and Bowie State. I'll tell you all about it up next in the HBC. You know, man. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up? What it be like? What you done done? What's happening? Rock T up in the house, man. It's time for another HBC. You know, we gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, this is a special edition. This is a 3-time HBCU graduate edition. Follow my lead. We talking about Dr. Monica Goldson, Chief Executive Officer for Prince George's County Public Schools right there in Maryland. This is the 20th largest school district in the nation. She's committed to creating transformative experiences that propel students to their highest levels of excellence. Her longtime advocacy for public education was key in mobilizing the community to provide laptops, internet service, and technology assistance to families in need while building virtual learning from the ground up. Oh, Dr. Goldson holds a bachelor's degree in mathematics from FAMU, a master's degree in elementary and secondary school administration from Bowie State University, and a doctorate in educational administration and policy from Howard University, making her a 3-time HBCU graduate. Woo! If you didn't know Dr. Monica Goldson, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit us up on social media at HBCU. No!
I appreciate that, Rock Teaser. Brad, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, what do you do when you don't know how to spell a word? You use a dictionary, ask Siri, or maybe Google. We got the RSMS non-spelling bee. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, what up, Brad?
You know what, Ricky, back in the day, we used to actually have to grab a book called a dictionary to look up the correct spelling of a word. Now, if you need something, you just Google it. The part that trips me out about us a lot is AU, in the middle of most words like restaurant, which Gary says restaurant, yep. Which is the number one Googled word. Number 2 is pneumonia, because the P is silent. Now, let's see if anyone can spell appreciate. Cast.
APPRECIATE.
That's only because you're looking at it.
I'm not looking at it.
Okay. This is the one that sometimes mess me up, y'all. Receipt.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky, spell receipt.
RECEIPT.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. You know your I before E except after.
I just can't do math.
Okay.
The word I can't spell is hygiene. That jacked me up in the 7th grade spelling bee. I ain't got over it yet.
And I know y'all see this one all the time. Congratulations. Now, we Google it a lot, partly because we write it on Facebook so much. And people always forget the U.
CON. Congrats. GRADULATIONS.
No, Rick.
No, Rick.
Ain't no D in it, bro.
No D.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Oh, congrats. CONGRATS.
Yep.
Yeah.
TULATIONS.
But we pronounce it congratulations.
Right, we do say congratulations. Right.
You know what word to give me a lot of debt. DEBT. That's silent D.
Yeah.
You want to add that. You want to say debt?
A lot of people have a hard time with February.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
pronouncing the R.
That R
BRU.
In the beginning.
Right.
I still can't say that. What is that? Worcestershire sauce?
Oh, man.
Worcestershire.
That's one right there.
I can't say, and I literally was practicing it yesterday, femininity.
You just
You did good. You said it good.
Oh yeah, that's because I practiced, but I couldn't say it. So I want a woman. I was arguing. I'm looking for a woman basking in her femininity.
Oh, all right.
You gotta say it slow to get it out right.
Ricky, I got a question. Why is everybody asking me, are you getting married?
Am I getting married?
It was all over social media or something. I done had like 6 people hit me like, I know my man ain't getting married. I'm like, what?
Oh no!
What you done done? What you done posted? What
I hadn't posted nothing, but the Lord must really be on the internet and on the way.
Jesus.
Jesus is on the main line. He is
Tell
on the
him what
internet,
you want.
and I did, and He knows.
You better
He
talk
knows all my troubles.
Yes.
Come through, Jesus. Bring her home, Lord.
Yeah, buddy.
It'll be an old rich white woman.
I'll take it.
No, you won't.
Martha Stewart.
No.
I'll take it now, and then I get the chick that I really like. Me and her, we'll take care of her.
Okay.
Give her a nice hot bath and put her to bed every single damn night, and go in there in the guest room and kill it.
I saw this sister. She gave me inspiration when I looked at her. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
It sure was a bonus. It sure was a bonus for God. Some of y'all can't sing either. Gary, that was a bonus.
Look, you know, that's the kind of singing that put the spirit in you, honey, because she's mid and was.
That's a bonus for God. You got to be bold to get up there and do that right now.
All right, baby. She sang for Lord. Coming up, y'all, Candy Burns, baby. She's talking, y'all. When a woman makes more than a man, and we're going to talk about what happens next with the Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Miss Candy Burns Tucker, y'all, recently did a sit-down interview with Shannon Sharp, honey. And, you know, they were talking about, you know, how women dating men with less money. You know, because a lot of people talk about, you know, they say, you know, when a woman date a man with less money, I mean, you know, is she desperate and is he a user and, you know, so on and so forth. But Candy had this to say.
Typically, men who make a lot of money, they want you to sit up and cater to them, be up under them every day, all day, whatever. So when you don't have that type of time, it may cause issues. It's like, it's not always reciprocated, meaning a lot of guys, that's when cheating comes into play, or what, oh, you don't have enough time for me. You don't have this. I just feel like it's hard when it comes to being fully committed to each other when both of you are focused on your own thing.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah, it is a
good point. I'm not mad at that. I understand that.
So the part that really just upsets me though is when men cheat on women that make more money than them because they got low self-esteem and they got to go try to make themselves feel bigger. So what they do is they go out and cheat and what have you, and let the other woman build them up and tell them how wonderful they are. And he done sat there and told her all the problems he's going through with his wife. So of course she's gonna sit there and tell you how wonderful you are, you dummy, and make you feel better and stuff like that. But I guess too, when two women, a man and a woman, they both are career driven and, you know, like she said, you know, working toward the goal. I guess they not just have time for one another. I mean, how does that play? And if so, why did y'all get together then?
I mean, you just shouldn't cheat, period. Yeah, I mean, just go get counseling and go get therapy and all that stuff. But you don't cheat. You know,
make time for each other.
Period. Yeah, but if y'all both busy working hard, it's almost kind of hard to make time.
Well, yeah, you have to though.
Yeah.
You have to put some of those hours to the side.
Yeah.
And make time for, you know, things that mean something to you in your life, or else they'll fade away.
That's right.
Cause I know a lot of married couples, you know, they always have like Tuesday is our day together.
Night, yes.
Date night, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So y'all do date nights and stuff?
Yes.
All the time.
Really? Well, that's good then. Well, congratulations then. Well, congratulations. I mean, you know, it's very interesting though, but it does look kind of funny according to society if a woman makes more money than a man, because, you know, men are very intimidated species. So, but, you know, if that's so, then if it works for you, then congratulations, because I know Oprah makes way more money than Stedman, but honey, he's still there. He ain't went nowhere. You give him a check every month probably. Here's your check, baby. Your stipend. All right, moving on.
He probably don't even stay in the main house. He stayed back in the slave quarters.
Exactly, because, you know, they did show when they were going through when Corona was real popular, they had 7 in the back house, and Oprah was in the mansion.
She said he wasn't coming out till that COVID was gone.
Yeah, she put him in the back, baby. She put him in the stable. So, all right.
I would have stayed back there.
Okay. I'm sure the stable was just as good.
I'm just real plush back there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Yeah. Sierra, y'all, baby, a lot of people talking about it now. Some people are upset and some people saying kudos to her. But it's being reported, y'all, that Sierra showed up, y'all, fully dressed, honey, at the Fashion Trust U.S. Awards, honey. Now, they're saying, baby, that Sierra was fully dressed, honey, at the awards, honey, held at the Goya Studios, honey, in Los Angeles. Now, they say she was dressed smartly in an all-black attire designed by Grace Ling. Now, the ensemble included, y'all, a black maxi skirt, a black blazer, y'all, and a sheer top. Now, they said, Sierra was criticized, honey, the other day, y'all, for showing up practically naked, y'all, to the Vanity Fair Oscars after party. But now they're saying, honey, she's looking much better now. She put some clothes on. But they're saying Russell was not with her at that event. They're saying, some people saying he probably was still upset because, honey, when she showed up to the Vanity Fair event, half naked, they said, and that was a high society event, honey. But nevertheless, she looks amazing now. She put some clothes on, honey. And she said one thing she loved about her marriage, she said it's definitely rock solid. And she said Russell allows her the independence to express herself how she sees fit.
There you go. And that works for them.
And that's period. And that's it.
Yeah.
In the story.
Yeah, that's good. But I mean, a man shouldn't allow you, honey. You should be able to wear what you want. If I want to wear this, if I want to come, honey, in a thong.
He don't give her no problems. I don't think I'm going to let you wear this. I mean, he don't give her no backlash. If she look good, she look good. He probably be like, yeah, baby, you look nice.
Yeah.
Right. And they belong together. She is his. So he do you. Let him look. They looking at what's yours.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say nothing to her either because she tall and fine. Hell, y'all want to look at that all night because knowing I'm finna take that back to the house.
Yeah, but Ricky, when you're out in the
back to the house.
But when you're on the public and she's in a dress like that, I mean, everybody else into all his teammates looking and stuff and probably salivating.
But they can't get it. They can't get it. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
They want it, but they can't get it. I'm
gonna go get me one of them damn things that they keep on them goalposts at them football games, that padding, and put behind that headboard and get to work.
The color day.
Oh my God.
Super day.
Do it. Yeah. The Kaluna Day is one of my favorite. My Kaluna Day, y'all, is oyster mushrooms. On the high end, you say oyster mushroom, and on the low, you say beautiful gray. That's your Kaluna for the
They're going to get out there to the food and say, what happened to the Denver Broncos goalpost, man? I had my cousin go out there and cut a couple of chunks of that out and put it on the side of the headboard. Sierra.
Somebody had to use it. He wasn't scoring. So somebody had to use it.
Russell.
Here we go.
Can't score on the field, you got to at least be scoring at home. That's the main part. But that's what you got to end up living with. That football career going to go away, so you got to score at home. Just make sure that headboard ain't hitting that wall waking them kids. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, I got it. Hey, I got your wake-up call. The phone lines are wide open. Y'all get at me, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all get at your boy, 866-9-RICKY. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause they woke you up this morning, slid you in your house, you thought would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on, wake up.
Hi, this is Erica Jackson Matthews calling from Columbus, Ohio. Want to give a morning shout out to Chance Matthews and his dad, Anthony Matthews. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, it's Phil from Goose. To all the young ladies out there, enjoy National History Month. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Page in the Change Church in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Yes, this is Desmond Anisha calling from Dallas. I just want to say good morning to everybody. I want to wake up America. How y'all people doing? Wake up.
Hi, this is Shani from Rock Hill, South Carolina. I want to tell my son Ramir to get up because you got 3 weeks left to go. Finish strong, and then you will be called Dr. Ramir J. Roberts. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let him know. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. And Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Segment is being brought to you by.
Tune in to the Undressing Room podcast to see what's going on in L'Oreal's DMs. Sponsored by Denny's. Craving breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anything in between? At Denny's, it's diner time.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Mind, Body, and Business with the one and only Maria Moore. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. So today I want to talk about assessment and to see, how fit you are. I have 3 tests to measure your physical fitness. And, fitness is not only good for weight loss and aesthetics and having a nice body, but also, protecting your insides, your organs, your heart health, and all of that. So I want to talk about flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular tests. So for flexibility, Ricky, can you touch your toes? If you bend down, can you touch your toes?
I think so. Hold on, let me get up. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you about to try it out. Did you do
about
it?
4 inches.
Oh, you about 4 inches?
I need to stretch.
Yeah, you
4
need to
inches
stretch.
away, I got to stretch, yeah.
Yeah. So we did it in a studio. Special K actually did it. Beyonce Aloysius did it. Gary didn't try, but I believe he can get pretty close. But you want to be able to touch your toes actually from a seated position. So this is really good to stretch your lower back and also your hamstrings, but it helps with your flexibility because the older we get, we're sitting down, we're not as mobile. It's really important to be flexible. So the standard, Ricky, is to be able to touch your toes and then eventually get your fingertips 3 inches past your toes. So I want everybody to try that out sometime today. See if you can touch your toes. The second thing is a strength test. You know how many sit-ups you can do in a minute, Ricky?
I can do a lot of sit-ups now.
You can do a lot of sit-ups. Oh yeah, you're good with sit-ups. Okay,
yeah.
So I want you to lay down on the floor and count how many sit-ups you can do in 60 seconds. So men, I want you to be able to do at least 30 sit-ups in 60 seconds. Rock T, I know you can do that.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Yeah, it usually happens when people do sit-ups right there. It's just, it's a good little release. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that reminder, Ricky. And then ladies, I want you all to be able to do 20 sit-ups. All right. So try that out. See if you can get 20 sit-ups in 60 seconds, ladies. And then fellas, 30 sit-ups in 60 seconds. And then the last thing is cardiovascular. Cardiovascular is so important. And sometimes people think that just because somebody is small, that they're in good shape. But we had a fire drill one time in this building. So we're up here on the 12th floor, and I saw a sister who is small frame. We walking down the stairs, and she was getting winded. I'm like, girl, you need to...
Cigarettes.
I probably so.
Them Black and Mild, them great Swisher Sweets.
Mess up your lungs. Yeah. Walking down. Yeah.
That's a lot of stairs. I don't care.
But if the building is on fire, I bet you start trucking it. Yeah. That adrenaline will be coming in. But, you really want to make sure that you have good heart health and getting your cardiovascular in order. Your endurance in order is really important. So here's what I want you to do. Set a timer and find you like a stepper. You can do this like on a step in your house, or if you have a 12-inch stepper. And I want you to step up, step down, step up, step down, up and down for 3 minutes. And I want you to see how well your heart rate recovers after those 3 minutes. So all you got to do is take your pulse for 6 seconds and then times that by 10. That'll give you a 60-second pulse reading. Men, your heart rate should be 100 beats per minute or lower. In women, you should be at about 120 beats or lower. So this is a good way to test your cardiovascular health. And then a quick bonus. I want you to be able to deadlift the weight of the heaviest person in your household. So for me, my husband weighs 215 pounds. So I am able to deadlift 215 pounds. And that is a personal goal for me because if anything happens in the house, if the house is on fire, I want to be able to pick up every single family member and bring them to safety.
If you think I'm finna lift Miss Pat.
Miss
Ricky.
Pat. How much how much she weigh, Ricky?
I don't know, my Miss Pat got junk in the trunk, you heard?
Oh, well, she gonna have to find her own way out.
Miss Pat, Miss Bishop, I can't do it. I'm just kidding.
But you'll have a good back because you stretch your back, touching your toes. So maybe you can do it. What were you about to say, Gary?
No, what about roll them out?
Roll them out. Roll them out. Hey, whatever it
drag
takes.
Them out.
Drag them out. Yeah, whatever it takes. But those are 3 ways to test your physical fitness: flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular. You can stay connected with me on social media and also find out more about staying fit inside the Mind, Body, and Business podcast. Thank you so much, Ricky. I'm at MARIAMORE on Instagram.
Oh, trust me, they already on there. Oh, yeah. Trust me. Oh, trust me, they are on there.
All the fitness routines there. Yeah.
Y'all give it up for Maria Moore. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Man, I sure appreciate you, man. Look, hey, Ja.
Talk to me.
Boy, I'm going to be in Albany, Georgia tonight. Y'all need to get your tickets if it ain't already sold out, man. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Rickey Smiley and friends. We in Albany, Georgia tonight and tomorrow night. Orlando. Y'all want to come out and see me and Fantasia in Orlando? Boy, that's going to be so much fun. I'm really, really looking forward to that, man. We just going to drive down there, Jock. We ain't getting on no plane. We driving.
Man, you going to jump on the boat after?
No, man. I don't think we're going fishing. Now, I really want to go to Islands of Adventure. I'm going to get there early where I can go hit them roller coasters. I'm taking my grandson. So, I'm so excited about Orlando on Saturday, that show with Fantasia. And then the Rickey, Smiley, and Friends in Albany. We're going to have a good time. Y'all need to get y'all tickets. Y'all going to be mad as hell because this show finna be funny as hell. Y'all going to be crying.
Them shows be sold out in 2 seconds, so get your tickets right now. Get your tickets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate you, John. Let's go to the phone line. Let's go to the 911 line. Let's go to the call in.
This 911 for real right here. I want you to call 911. I want you to call 911. I want to get this girl locked up.
Get what girl locked up?
Man, my crazy baby mama, man. I done been. For the people. I'm being holding hostage.
For the people that just joining us in Nashville, Tennessee, this is one of our employees, Black Tony. He called in. How many years he been calling in sick, Rock T?
We're going on 4.5 years, man.
I ain't never seen nobody hold on to a job. Okay, you're not sick? Well, why you not coming to work?
No, son, I'm not sick. If you start talking for a minute and let me explain what's going on so you can help me possibly get out of this traumatic situation I'm in right now. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to keep my composure together. I'm trying to keep myself together right now.
What's going on,
I'm being tortured and kidnapped right now.
You being kidnapped?
My baby mama that kidnapped me and tied me up to a damn tree in the backyard. Rodney.
Why you call us?
Bro,
yeah, man.
I sent you the address. I need you to send the police over here.
How you call us?
Cause I got my phone I had my phone in my pocket. But look, she done tied me up to a tree talking about, since you want to be a dog, I'm going to treat you like a dog. And I done ate. She done fixed a roast last night. And done fed me some damn gravy train. Mixed it up in the damn roast. You know, yeah, because she done found out that I was cheating on her with this other girl. And
Baby, you got a stomach dog.
Damn tree. She done tied me up to a damn tree. In the backyard.
And she treating you like a dog.
Yo, she told me, you want to be a dog? You want to be a dog? She got a damn leash around my neck, and I'm tied up to a tree, and I can't get it off. Ooh. She know I got to go to work. And everything. And she done gave me that damn dog food, Rick. I done ate a whole damn can of dog food.
And what that gravy train taste like?
It didn't taste bad, but I keep trying to lean down and lick my butt.
You lean down trying to lick your crotch. Black Tony. Black Tony. Black Tony.
A place where people go to get their toes and fingernails done is catching a lot of unwanted attention. The pressure comes after a woman claimed she was refused service because of her weight.
I went in and he just kept saying big, big, and just doing his hands for chair. And I'm like, huh?
Quenisha never thought she would be embarrassed because of her size. She was humiliated last Friday when she went to get a pedicure.
I had the polish in my hand and he was like, put polish down and go elsewhere.
The workers inside say they have a weight limit policy. It's posted on the wall and reads, "We will not service those that weigh over 250 pounds due to the weight capacity of our pedicure chairs." Workers inside told me they created the weight limit policy after they had to fix a pedicure chair at least 3 times. They say the repairs have cost them anywhere from $500 to $1,000. They're trying to find a pedicure chair that will accommodate more weight differences. They say it's been hard trying to find one.
That old school couch.
Wait a minute. Run that back one more time. Wait real quick. What happened now? Wait a minute.
A place where people go to get their toes and fingernails done is catching a lot of unwanted attention. The pressure comes after a woman claimed she was refused service because of her weight.
I went in and he just kept saying big, big, and just doing his hands for chair. And I'm like, huh?
Quenisha never thought she would be embarrassed because of her size. She was humiliated last Friday when she went to get a pedicure.
I had the polish in my hand and he was like, put polish down and go Go elsewhere.
The workers inside said they have a weight limit policy. It's posted on the wall and reads, "We will not service those that weigh over 250 pounds due to the weight capacity of our pedicure chairs." Workers inside told me they created the weight limit policy after they had to fix a pedicure chair at least 3 times. They say the repairs have cost them anywhere from $500 to $1,000. They're trying to find a pedicure chair that will accommodate more weight differences. They say it's been hard trying to find one.
Bricks under that thing.
Oh man. Well, y'all gonna kill me this morning. Brett.
I can't take it.
Brett, what that lady said when you came in there, Brett? What'd she say? Brett.
Don't do it.
Brett, I don't give a damn. Brett, what'd you say? Brett. Brett, please.
I should say put it down.
What'd you say, Miss Kim? What'd you say, Brett, when she came in there, Brett?
Who?
Miss Kim.
Miss Kim. Brett, please. Please, Brett, one more time, Brett. I'll never ask you again, Brett. Brett, what she said when she walked in there, Brett, do it.
You can do it, Brett.
Brett, please, just one more time.
We got your back.
I swear.
I'm not doing it.
Brett, come on.
We got your back. They can't,
Brett.
What?
What she said, Brett?
Somebody I make like, you.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. And listen to this, man. The Vice President of the United States of America is going to be joining us this morning, Kamala Harris, so you don't want to miss that. But for now, Gary got the tea and the Kahlua of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's official. According to the Hollywood Reporter, y'all, it said that Beyonce and Adidas have mutually, y'all, agreed to part ways. Now, back in 2018, they're saying Beyonce partnered with Adidas where she relaunched under Ivy Park and also developed new footwear and apparel for the brand. But the report is that now, honey, they are officially parting ways. Now, some people say maybe Kanye West got in Beyonce ear and say, girl, if I'm not going to be there, you don't need to be there neither. And then some people saying, y'all, allegedly, y'all, that they say Miss Tina might be a little upset, honey, because she put up a sewing machine too soon. Because when you put up your sewing machine and start getting with these companies and stuff and getting grand, honey, it don't work. But when she was sewing stuff, honey, they're saying, you know, Beyonce stuff was doing a little bit better. The House of Darion was doing somewhat better, but now it's not a good look. And I think it's sad though, Ricky, because everybody loved the House of Darion, honey, and she faded to black, and then came Ivy Park, and now she's fading to black. I mean, so some people just need to see what they do best, maybe sing, because everybody can't have a clothing line and do all these things, but we want to feel that we could do all these things, honey. And I know Shaka Khan wrote the song "I'm Every Woman," but sometimes you can't be every woman.
Right.
I thought about that. I mean, it's a sad
I like the Ivy Park stuff.
Yeah, you may have liked it, but you didn't keep it going, honey, because Miss Ivy Park, she didn't fade it to black too, honey, and now, honey,
So what that mean? It'll be at like Ross and Marshall's?
Yeah, they may have it more at the discount stores, honey. You can go get some.
TJ Maxx.
Yep, you can get TJ Maxx and all those stores and stuff, but I mean, you know, when Ivy Park came out, I remember Beyonce was sending out huge boxes, honey, of stuff, baby. She was sending all the grand girls huge boxes of Ivy Park stuff to wear and stuff, but I guess they just couldn't keep it going, so we're gonna just keep them all lifted and praying that you have your Ivy Park. I guess it's gonna be a what they call it when it's been around long. Not gonna be vintage. It's gonna be you know what I'm talking about, y'all. It's gonna be an heirloom. I don't know, yeah, but anyway. It's sad. We can just keep them lifted. Did you get some Ivy Park? Did y'all
the girls in my house got some. Yeah,
really?
They like it.
Really? Yeah. And I know they sent Brad a big box of it because I remember when they sent it. But, you know, congratulations to Ivy in the park. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Black China, honey, she done finally revealed, y'all, how much money she made on OnlyFans, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, back, honey, in 2021, they said it was reported that she only made $240 million on the platform. And, you know, and whatever. But she said, you know, she didn't really make exactly that much. She said she made about around $200 million, honey, and stuff. And, you know, she revealed the amount was nowhere close to the number that's floating around on the internet now. The actual number was close to $2 million. She said within a 2-year span, she said, I opened it up in 2020. So she said right when the pandemic, y'all, had hit, honey, she said she had opened it up because she was like, oh my gosh, what's about to happen? She said, I had just recently did a TV show called Only Cams where I produced it and filmed on it just a little bit. So she said it kind of gave me the leeway, y'all, to kind of doing it because, you know, it was something that she didn't want to do at the first. So that's a lot of money off of OnlyFans. I mean, it's amazing that you can make that much money, Rickey. And I don't know what she was. Golly, I wonder what was she showing on OnlyFans. Did any of y'all visit her OnlyFans room to see?
I don't be on there. I ain't never been on there. You gotta subscribe to even look at anything on there. I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, I guess so. Rickey, you said you didn't tune into it. You didn't see OnlyFans.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, but I mean, she made a lot of money.
Why go to OnlyFans when you can sit up there and I got all my 600-pound life recorded?
Right?
Okay. They laying up in the bed, they naked anyway, they showing all that. Might as well make it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I guess so, honey. I guess, you know. I saw a trailer the other day, honey, with Dr. Who, honey, or Dr. No, talking with one of the women and stuff, and it was so touching, honey. I mean, these women, I mean, they work hard, Rickey, to try to lose the weight and stuff, but it's just always just something that always bring them back to where they started off
Somebody
from.
be getting a food through the window.
Yeah.
That my MF said he was sneaking them soda pops, them 3 liters through that window, and Dr. No went over our house and found that stuff up under the bed. And he said, you're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill her. She's gonna get kicked out the program. Do you understand? Do you understand? You are the enabler. And can I give a shout out this morning?
Yeah, give a shout out.
Give a shout out to my friend Ortiz, man. Got married and had a baby. I posted him and his wife pictures on RS Comedy. Y'all go and leave comments, man, because it's spring and love is in the air. And just go to RS Comedy and look at my friend Ortiz and his beautiful, beautiful wife. Got several pictures of them and how they relationship progressed.
I'm trying.
She is cute. Hold up.
Say, man.
Hold up.
Okay, chill out. But see what I'm saying? Just enjoy the pictures.
Yeah, beautiful. All right.
Gary.
What?
Pregnant.
What that baby doing?
The Kahlua today is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is oyster mushroom. It's oyster mushroom. On the hand you say oyster mushroom, and on the left you say beautiful gray. That's your Kahlua for us today, honey.
I'm laying on the ground like that.
Y'all go to RS Comedy to look at my friend. Him and his wife had a baby, man. Pictures, man. I mean, love is in the air, man. We got to start supporting people, man. It ain't about celebrities all the time.
You love who you love.
Go to RS.
Set the baby on top of the plastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, for March, we are honoring women that are breaking barriers and changing the game. So today we're going to honor this history maker. Please welcome the Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Rickey. It's good to be back with you. Good morning, and to all your listeners.
Absolutely. As we celebrate Women's History Month, we are so excited for you to join us this morning. You know, and for you personally, how does it feel to be someone who has such a significant impact in history?
Well, you know, listen, my mother said to me many times, Kamala, you may be the first to do many things. Make sure you're not the last. And so the way I feel about it all is that while I am here, I have a duty and a responsibility to make sure that the door is wider and bigger, and the path is easier and wider for all those to follow. And so that's how I think about the position. And you know, Women's History, we just did a reception at my house at the Vice President's residence and had all these extraordinary women leaders, Rickey. I mean, we had everyone from Megan Thee Stallion, who has been doing so much good work around her, using her voice on the issue of mental health, to Sandra Morgan, who was the first black woman to lead an NFL team, to astronauts and gold medal Olympians. And so being able to lift up all these women and these young women is really a joy and a blessing.
That is so awesome. I'm so excited, just to be in the midst and celebrating Women's History Month. And now in the news recently, we keep hearing about banks closing and the FDIC is taking over. Should people be concerned about their money in the bank, and how does this affect the average person?
Well, listen, first of all, we obviously want to pay attention to what's happening in the banking system always, right? And I will say, though, that our banking system is intact, it is safe, and people should not be concerned about what happened in Silicon Valley as having a direct impact on their stability and financial stability. But I will tell you, I've been doing a lot of work over the last 2 years, and even before when I was in the United States Senate, right? And I will say, though, that our banking system is intact, it is safe, and people should not be concerned about what happened in Silicon Valley as having a direct impact on their stability and financial stability. But I will tell you, I've been doing a lot of work over the last 2 years, and even before when I was in the United States Senate, to strengthen and get more money into our community banks. Because when you look at our community banks, they are, of course, in the community. They are run by people who understand the community and are a great source of support for our small businesses, which is about the creation of jobs, and it is about tapping into the creativity and the entrepreneurial spirit of our communities and making sure that people have access to capital. And so I'm going to continue to work on that and grow that work, because when I look at where we come from, where we live, our small business owners are not only leaders in business, they are community leaders, they are civic leaders, they support the local softball team, they mentor young people in the community, and I want to make sure that I can do as much as possible to increase access to capital for those who want to start a small business or grow their small business. Absolutely. And that's through the community banks.
Absolutely. So you've been very, very outspoken on women's productive rights, and I just want to know your thoughts on the direction, some states have started taking to ban such rights.
Yeah, I have been traveling the country, and here's how I think about it. First of all, the United States Supreme Court, the court formerly of Thurgood Marshall, just took a constitutional right that had been recognized, Ricky, from the women of America. Yes, and we stand on broad shoulders who marched and fought and died for freedom and for the expansion of rights. And this is a taking of a right that had been recognized. But not only that, when you think about it, here's the thing. Nobody should have their government tell them what they should be doing with their body. And right. I feel strongly you don't have to abandon your faith or deeply held beliefs to agree the government should not be telling her what to do with her body. And that fundamentally is this issue. And so we should all speak up and speak out about the right of people to make these decisions for themselves and not some politician to be making this decision for them. And that is fundamentally the issue at play. And it really does present a healthcare crisis, because what's happening is what you're going to see, and what we've already been seeing, is in those states that are banning the ability of women to have access to reproductive health care, well, the ones who can afford to travel and go to a state that allows them access, well, then they're going to be able to do it. But the ones who can't afford that bus ticket or that plane ticket and a hotel stay are going to be so much more desperate in terms of how they can and where they can get help. And that's going to lead to some, I think, really awful outcomes. So there are many ways to think about this issue, including the fact that we're going to see even more disparities when it comes to who has access to resources in terms of financial resources and how this issue plays out.
Wow, absolutely. And I know you just spoke about hitting the road, and you're gearing up to head to Africa this weekend.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. What are your plans there?
And which part of Africa are you going to?
So I'm so excited. We leave on Saturday, and I'm going to Ghana, to Tanzania, and to Zambia. And my grandparents actually lived in Zambia, and so I went to Africa to visit with them when I was a young girl, and I have not been back to the continent since. And so I'm really excited about this trip. But really, here's the main reason I'm so excited about it. Ricky, the median age on the continent of Africa is 19.
Oh, wow.
19. By the year 2050, 2050, 1 in 4 people living on Mother Earth will be on the continent of Africa. Think about that.
Wow.
And what that means in terms of the incredible potential and talent that the world should be seeing and thinking about in terms of investing in that. So I'm going to Africa mainly to talk with African leaders about what we as the United States are prepared to do to have our role in investing in the future of that continent. And I think it's important always to remember there's a real intertwined history, of course, between the United States of America and the continent of Africa. And, we will always remember and teach all of that is about painful, awful history. But there is also a history that is about pride and the culture and the traditions that so many of us have inherited because of that intertwined relationship. So I'm very excited about the trip.
I wish you well, and thank you so much for always taking the time to come on the morning show from your Omega brother, from the brothers of Omega Psi Phi. You know we have that Greek affiliation.
Indeed, and to all the brothers of all the Divine Nine fraternities, to all the sisters of all the Divine Nine sororities, I send you my thanks for your leadership and for your love, and I hope everyone is well.
Oh, Vice President Harris, my daughter just pledged, AKA at Baylor University, Erin.
Oh, really? What's her name?
Erin Smiley.
Please tell Soror Smiley I send my love to her, and congratulations. Congratulations for being a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Yes. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give it up for the Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. Thank you so much. We love you and we appreciate you.
Love you back. You take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got Dominique and Bub, both from Louisville, Kentucky. What the fuck? How both of y'all calling from the same city? What part of Louisville you from, Dominique?
Shively, Southside.
Bub, you know what that is?
Yeah, I actually live in Shively right now, but I'm from Longworth in the Market Street. They know what it is.
Oh, y'all might know each other. Y'all don't know each other.
I don't know. Tell her inbox me.
Hey, welcome to Battle of the Sexes. I'm so excited that y'all on here this morning. So listen, we're gonna ask y'all some questions, and if you don't know the answer, just go ahead and say pass so you can save yourself some time. And we about to get this thing popping. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir. All
right, Dominique, me and you, we're gonna go first. All right, start the clock. All right, how many points is a team awarded if a player runs a kickoff back for a touchdown?
7.
Nope, 6.
Oh, damn.
How many innings are in a playoff baseball game?
9.
Yes. All right, what is The Rock's last name?
Johnson.
Yes. Phillips and flathead are 2 types of what tool?
Screwdrivers.
Yep. Who is the Hall of Fame NBA coach worst nickname was Zen Master?
Oh, I passed.
Phil Jackson. What is the capital city of Utah?
Pass.
Salt Lake City.
Oh.
What is the long fire truck with a front door rear driver called?
The long.
Yep,
What?
that's hook and ladder or tiller. But you did good though. You did good.
A few of them.
All right, Brett.
Two questions was easy.
Right.
Man, my great nephew could have answered them. He just turned 6. Come on, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Let's get it.
On a Chanel purse, what do the 2 C's stand for?
Coco.
Coco Chanel.
Coco Chanel.
Yeah.
No, you
Gotta
said
give it to him.
Coco.
Gotta give it to him.
No, he just said Coco.
Come on, Brett, you wasting time.
What female superhero is known as the goddess of war?
Pass.
Superwoman. Do-si-do, Thin Mint, and trefoils are types of what?
Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Right. What do you add in your dressing to keep it moist?
Cream of chicken, cream of mushroom.
Yeah.
Broth.
There it is.
Yeah.
How many garters are on a garter belt?
Pass.
4. What is the most accurate thermometer to check a baby temperature?
I don't know the probe.
A rectal thermometer. Joan, Tony, Lynn, and Maya are all characters from what early 2000s TV show?
Pass.
Girlfriends.
What's the score? What's the score?
It's tied.
All right, we got a tie-breaking question. All right, what is Steph Curry dad's name, my love?
Steph Curry.
Dale Curry. Go, Brett.
What does a woman apply to help her makeup last longer or look smooth?
Foundation.
No, primer.
Damn. All right, I love Will Smith starring in a movie. Will Smith starring in a movie. Will Smith starring in a movie about, what the hell kind of question is this?
Next question.
Put an extra word in there. Will Smith starred in a movie about aliens invading Earth. What's the name of that movie?
I Am Legend.
No. Independence Day.
Oh.
Go, Brett.
The highest vocal range in singing is called?
Soprano.
There it is.
We got
a winner. Damn. We tried to help you, big dog. Special came ready. She win.
All right. Congratulations, ma'am. You should be very excited now.
Hold on,
You're a winner.
I won.
Wait a minute. Who won?
Hold on. Stop. Wait a minute. Wait. Well, who won?
He said soprano. He won.
Oh, he won.
Yeah.
Special K, when did he win?
Sorry about that, ma'am. You're a loser. Sir, you should be very excited right now. Congratulations. You're the winner today of the fabulous prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. You got a 4-pack of teaspoons. You got a movie theater size box of Good and Plenty tasty jelly bean candy that hasn't been popular since 1972. You also got Absorbine Plus, an extra large pain relieving back patch. 5% menthol relieves back pain and stiffness. No messiness or greasiness. Lasts up to 8 hours. You got a St. Patrick's Day decorated scarf. Just in time for 1 week after the holiday, or maybe 51 weeks early for next year. How about that supreme tradition, imitation vanilla extract? That's gonna be delicious. You got a driver's choice, 20-inch 2-in-1 snow brush with a scraper. Hope you live somewhere cold. You've got that Vigo brand saffron yellow rice, a 9-ounce bag, authentic Spanish recipe. Good eating. And finally, that angel of mine baby scratch mittens. That's right, baby scratch mittens are also good for cats. Congratulations. It's all yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree.
And what was that last special K?
Angel of mine, a pair of baby scratch mittens. Those are the mittens that you put on babies to keep them from scratching themselves if you're too lazy to clip their nails. It's also good for cats. And ma'am, once again, you're a loser.
Hey, Dominique and Bob from Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, congratulations, man. Thank y'all for playing Battle of the Sexes.
Hey, man, y'all be cool, man.
All right, we love y'all. And more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Yes, sir. What up, man?
Hold on, baby. Y'all turn the music down.
K.
Yeah.
Everybody going to RS Comedy on my Instagram. My homegirl, I got a friend, AKA, this is one of my best friends. She live in Nashville. Listen to what she just left on my phone. Listen. Let me play it with me right.
I can't. It's a blow up doll, Jesus. I thought it was a burn victim. I can't. I'm getting out here.
A burn victim? Come on.
Morning, Ricky. I just saw that picture you posted on Instagram. I thought it was a burn victim. It is a blow up doll. I can't. It's a blow up doll, Jesus. I thought it was a burn victim. I can't.
Y'all got to stop. Y'all stay off my RS Comedy. Don't do it. Oh, I'm crying. Why she laid the baby down on the cement?
She laid on the cement, dog. And she choking the baby. And look at the left hand just laying flat on the concrete. The hand ain't got no life, no feeling in it.
Gary.
Oh my God. I always kind of thought the same thing, but oh my God, she called it out.
Got the same expression in every picture.
Gary, he made her teeth out some paper.
Baby out some paper, child. Now, what was it? And he really seems like he in love with this girl.
He is. She pregnant. Okay, so what are we doing next? We gonna play a song.
Her hair laid though.
Next day energy with melatonin plus extended release B vitamins.
Go Caleb! Come on, hit a homer, Jesse.
Let's go, guys.
Hey, did you guys know that kids who play sports earn more money when they grow up?
Of course. I knew that.
Hey, did you guys know that kids who read books have a bigger vocabulary?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Wow, jinx. Did you guys know that friendly children have more friends?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's true. I knew that. Did you guys know that winter babies are better at music?
Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah?
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah,
so obvious. Oh, hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure I knew that. I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Get up! It's time to rise and grind with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show on Soul 106.3.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, I got the front page. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I'm not about to pay nobody's way, 'cause it's so
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. Got your front page right here. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the headlines for today. 9 years after lead and other contaminants were first discovered in the water in Flint, Michigan, victims are finally seeing justice. On Tuesday, a Michigan judge approved a $625 million settlement related to Flint's tainted water crisis, creating what will become the largest civil settlement in the state's history. The settlement establishes a process for those defendants to submit claims. A person is eligible if they ingested or came into contact with water received from the plant for at least 21 days during a 30-day period or were diagnosed with Legionnaires' disease. The drinking water was not declared entirely free of lead until January 2017, and thousands of people are still suffering the psychological effects of the water crisis. In other news, a mass shooting happened in Baltimore, Maryland early yesterday morning. One man died and 5 others were wounded, including several teenagers. A beloved prize fighter and owner of the Lightning Quick Boxing Gym, 31-year-old Ernie Lightning Bug Hall, was identified as the man killed by a stray bullet. He leaves behind his fiancée and 3 small children, including an infant. Former boxing student Haley Hagan said, quote, "He was a huge force in the boxing community and made everyone feel like family. He will be missed." Baltimore homicide detectives are still looking for a suspect. And lastly, a large asteroid is set to zoom past the Earth on Saturday at an unusual close distance, putting it closer to the planet than the moon. According to NASA, the newly discovered space rock named 20-23D-Z-2 is expected to safely fly by at around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The asteroid is expected to travel at speeds faster than 17,400 miles per hour and is around the size of a small skyscraper. This will happen just days before a rare cosmic event when 5 planets, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Uranus, and Mars, are expected to align with the moon and form a great arc across the night sky. That's your headline.
It ain't gonna hit us, is it?
I hope not.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I mean,
it sounds like we might get a
like
piece broke off.
Yeah, like they finna come like it ain't no way you can move.
Right. Well, Ricky, those are your headlines for today. Roxy, what's going on with sports?
Like, you got to figure out where you gonna stay when they hit where you want to be at.
Right. It's supposed to safely fly by around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So.
Today?
No.
Hold on. Today?
Tomorrow.
Today.
Saturday.
Okay, wait a minute. Run that back, because I need to know, because I'm supposed to be, is this before I do the show with Fantasia or after? Because we perform Saturday night in Orlando. Is that going to affect that? 3:30
p.m. before. It shouldn't.
Yeah, it's before, dog.
Hopefully at least
so you
no
saying
remnants.
Now, what's the planets again? They're going to do what? Run that by me again.
Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Venus, and Mars are expected to align with the moon.
Gary, you heard that? Uranus?
I know my hands gonna hear that, baby. Oh my God.
Jerry, that's your favorite planet?
That's my favorite planet, Ricky, honey. Yes, honey.
What's the name of it, Gary?
Uranus.
Uranus.
Uranus? Oh.
Uranus. And they supposed to do...
Jesus.
We're going to get kicked. I know they're calling us into a meeting Monday.
We already in trouble.
Oh, my God.
Let's clean this up a little bit.
Here comes Campbell. The other way. Stripped to the ball. Counted at it. Gone, and Gonzaga survives. They're going to the Elite Eight in a thriller.
Yeah, man. Men's March Madness Sweet 16 tipped off yesterday. Gonzaga beat UCLA. And before last Friday, the Florida Atlantic Owls didn't have an NCAA tournament win in the history of its men's basketball program. And now they are headed to the Elite Eight as well. Cinderella has arrived. They beat number 4 seed Tennessee and sent them to the crib. Kansas State beat Michigan State to punch their ticket to the Elite Eight. And UConn sent Arkansas to the house. More Sweet 16 action today for the men, and the women tip off their Sweet 16 round today as well. Over in the WNIT, shout out to Harvard. They beat Rhode Island to advance to the Super 8 round. Of course, my daughter Harmony plays for Harvard number 14. It's the first time in history that Harvard ever reached the 4th round in the postseason. So big up to the Harvard girls out there. Last but not least, DFW Stand Up, Save the Date. It's going down. Get your tickets to the biggest step show in the country. Stomp Wars is happening April the 22nd in Dallas, Texas, man. The D9, all the Divine Nines gonna be in the building deep. Big Boss Vet gonna be performing live. Pretty Girls Walk Like This. All step teams, school districts, churches, youth groups, everybody and their mama. Go to stompwars.com, man, and get your group rate tickets, man. It's gonna be bananas. April the 22nd. I promise you, it's gonna be epic. There it is. Brad got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? What up, everybody? I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Afro Man, y'all know Afro Man? He said, I was gonna go to school, but then I got high. Oh,
yeah.
Well, he's reportedly being sued by 7 members of the Adams County Sheriff Office in Ohio. The officers raided the political activist and rapper's home in August of 2022, and they've since alleged that he has used surveillance video of the raid for multiple commercial purposes. Now, my thing is, if y'all raided me and I'm using my own camera footage, I can't do that. It's mine, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. Well, according to the WCPO, a search warrant was served at Afro Man's home in August around 8 p.m. and he shared multiple photos and videos of the raid via Instagram in the days following the incident. Now, in the caption of Afro Man's first post, he accused the officers of burglarizing his home as well as searching for drugs and stealing money. Now, in one video, officers can be seen entering Afro Man's garage with assault rifles. The officers list music videos in their lawsuit which refer to Afro Man's music video, Will You Help Me Repair My Door? And in the music video, Afro Man also poked fun at the officer who appeared to show interest in a lemon pound cake that was sitting in his kitchen. He also distributed t-shirts poking fun at the reference. Now, in an interview with TMZ, Afro Man, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, explained that the police took trace amounts of some joints as well as Afro Man's music video, Will You Help Me Repair My Door? And in the music video, Afro Man also poked fun at the officer who appeared to show interest in a lemon pound cake that was sitting in his kitchen. He also distributed t-shirts poking fun at the reference. Now, in an interview with TMZ, Afro Man, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, explained that the police took trace amounts of some joints as well as some vape and some hemp. However, the rapper was mainly upset about the damages the officers did to his home, allegedly. He also stated, quote, they really didn't have to run up my driveway with AR-15s and all kinds of assault weapons. I would have gladly just given that to them. So I don't know what's behind the story with them destroying all my property. Well, y'all, the lawsuit reads the plaintiffs would like to stop Afro Man from using their likenesses for future commercial use and are asking for all media featuring them to be taken down. Furthermore, they're also seeking more than $25,000 in damages, which they allege is the amount Afro Man has profited. Now, Afro Man took to Instagram earlier this week and shared his plans to countersue with the caption in the Instagram post he shared stating, my house is my property. My video camera films everything on my property. As they began stealing my money, disconnecting, plus destroying my video camera system, criminals caught in the act of vandalizing and stealing money, we are all planning to countersue for the unlawful raid, money being stolen, and for the undeniable damage this has had on my client's family, career, and property. So I thought property, and camera footage, if it's mine, it's mine.
Well,
So, anyway, that's deep right there. Last but not least, y'all, real quick, our boy Usher made time to show our girl Queen Latifah some love on Saturday during his My Way, the Vegas residency performance at the Park MGM's Dolby Live Theater. The Girls Trip actress celebrated her 53rd birthday at the March 18th concert, and during the show, Usher walked over to Latifah's seat and the two embraced. The Grammy-winning R&B crooner gave her a bouquet of red flowers and a gift box, all while Latifah Grammy-winning 1993 single UNITY played over the venue speakers, and the crowd sang happy birthday. So shout out to Latifah,
Nice.
happy birthday from all of us at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, and the time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. Coming up next is the Praise Mixdown. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up?
Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.